It was supposed to be the perfect summer escape. Maya's family had rented a lake house for 2 weeks, a quiet place far from the noise of the city. Her father wanted to fish, her mother wanted peace, and her little brother Arjun only wanted to swim. For 16-year-old Maya, the house was simply boring, an old wooden building with peeling paint, standing by the still waters of the lake like a forgotten memory. But from the moment they arrived, Maya felt something was wrong. First night, the house had windows that faced the lake. Maya's room was upstairs, with a balcony that opened directly toward the water. The air smelled damp, and at night, she swore she could hear soft splashing sounds, though no one was swimming. On the very first night, she woke up at 2 a.m. to see ripples spreading across the water. Something, or someone, was moving in the lake. At first, she thought it was just a fish, but then she saw a pale hand rise from the surface. It waved, slowly, as if calling her. Maya blinked, and the hand was gone. The whisper. The next morning, she told her mother. "It's probably your imagination," her mother said. "You've been on your phone too much. Rest." But the strange feeling grew stronger. The second night, Maya heard whispers, soft, watery voices, floating through her balcony door. She leaned out and froze. A figure stood at the edge of the lake. It looked like a girl about her age, with long dripping hair that covered her face. She didn't move, didn't breathe. She only stared at the house. Maya rushed back inside, heart pounding, and locked her door. But when she checked again, the figure was gone. Arjun's obsession. By the third day, her brother Arjun had become strangely obsessed with the lake. He wanted to swim at all hours. "Don't go in too far," their father warned. "The water's deep." But Arjun didn't listen. He stayed in until his lips turned blue, splashing and laughing as if he had found a secret friend beneath the surface. One evening, Maya saw him standing knee-deep in the water, whispering. His lips moved, but no sound came out. When she asked who he was talking to, he only smiled and said, "She likes me. She wants me to play." Maya's blood ran cold. The diary. On the fourth night, Maya couldn't sleep. She wandered into the study of the lake house, where old furniture and dusty shelves filled the room. There, she found a diary. Its pages belonged to a girl named Anika, who had lived in the lake house years ago. The entries grew darker with each page. "The lake talks to me. She says she is lonely. She promised me I would never be alone if I went with her." The final entry ended with shaky handwriting. "Tonight, I will join her beneath the water." Maya dropped the diary, her heart racing. The drowning. The next morning, her worst fear came true. Arjun was missing. They found his sandals by the edge of the lake. Her father dove in, searching, while her mother screamed his name. Maya stared at the calm, glassy water. For a moment, she saw him beneath the surface, eyes open, lips smiling, as if floating in a dream. Then, just as quickly, he was gone. The confrontation. That night, Maya sat by her balcony, tears in her eyes. She heard the whisper again. "Maya." She looked up. The girl with dripping hair stood at the edge of the water, pale hands reaching out. Behind her, in the rippling water, Maya saw dozens of faces, children with hollow eyes, floating just below the surface. And there was Arjun among them, staring at her with that same strange smile. The voice whispered again, echoing inside her skull. "Come to me. You belong here, 2. Maya clutched the diary in her hands. No, she whispered back. You can't have him. The figure tilted her head, and the water surged as if the lake itself was angry. The escape. Maya ran downstairs and grabbed her parents. We have to leave. Now. Her father resisted. We can't just leave Arjun. He's not Arjun anymore, Maya screamed, holding up the diary. She's keeping him. The lake has him, just like all the others. The lights flickered. Water began seeping through the cracks of the house, pooling on the floor. The sound of whispering voices filled the air. Her mother pulled her father toward the door, panic in her eyes. Together they ran, the water chasing at their heels. They reached the car just as the house groaned, the lake swallowing its foundations. As they sped down the dirt road, Maya looked back. The figure stood on the balcony now, waving goodbye, her dripping hair covering her face. Aftermath. They never found Arjun's body. The police searched the lake for days, but it remained still, silent, and empty. Maya's parents tried to forget, but Maya couldn't. At night, she still hears the whispers. When she closes her eyes, she sees the lake, dark and endless, and the pale faces staring up at her. And sometimes, she swears she hears her brother's voice, calling from the water, begging her to join him.